How many of you ever experienced different seasons in your life? You could have went through a dry season. You could have been going through a waiting season. You could be going through a season that you're grinding all the time. You could be going through a season that you had trials and tribulations, a season of spiritual warfare. You could be going through a happy season. All of us go through a season in life. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3:1, there's a season for everything. Everything has a season. But Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, God makes everything beautiful in His time. So just because you're going through a season, how can I put it to you? If you go through a season, later on you're going to come out of it a better person. See, in order to grow through it, you got to go through it. So I just want to take a little time to share with you. This is going to be a 6-part series called The 6 Seasons of Life. The 6 Seasons of Life. And the first thing that I want to do, I want to share the first season with you. The first season will be the dry season. The first season will be the dry season. See, the dry season is the toughest season of them all. It's one of them seasons where you're praying all the time, but it feels as though God is not there. Maybe you are having problems with your kids all the time. They just continue to act up each and every day. Maybe you lost someone in your life and you're going through it at this time. Maybe you broke up in a relationship with somebody that you really loved. Maybe you got bills piling up all the time. Maybe you just don't know where to turn. Nobody's there to console you in your time of need. There's different things that different people go through in the dry season. But I want to share 3 tips with you that can help you when you're going through the dry season. Because all of us go through a dry season. You might be going through a dry season right now. The first tip that I'd like to share with you will be realize that you're in this season. I gave you plenty of tips about what it is to be in the dry season. But you got to realize when you're in that dry season, how you're going to handle it when you're in the dry season. What can you do when you're in a dry season? What do you do when you've been praying all your life or praying from time to time and your prayers haven't been answered? What do you do when you're working hard and you still have no money? What do you do when you've lost a loved one and you don't know where to turn? This is the dry seasons that we go through. You just got to realize when that dry season comes. But the second tip that I'd like to share with you is that when you're going through a dry season, go through it. In order to grow, you got to go through it. See, this dry season is not going to last that long. You don't know when it's going to, you just don't know when it's going to stop being there, but eventually that season is going to come and go. You're going to come out a better person than when you go through it. And the last tip that I want to share with you is don't give up. Don't give up when you're going through this dry season. As I told you before, the dry season is the toughest season that you're going to go through. You're going to go to war through this season, but it's going to help you grow. You're going to come out a better person. You're going to be able to help somebody else that's went through that dry season. And you can help them go through, you can help them with the same situation that you went through and show them how to make it through. How do you go through the dry season? The first tip is realize that you're in the dry season. The second tip is to grow through it. And the third tip would be is don't give up. If this has added value to you, subscribe to this because I got plenty more videos to come. Just subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell because I got plenty more videos to come. But this will be a six-part series of the 6 seasons of life. And the first one that I share with you will be the dry season. I pray that this will help someone. And if you know someone that this can help, go ahead and share it with them. Let them know weeping may come for a night, but joy do come in the morning. I pray that you have a blessed night and enjoy your day. God bless.